Alright guys, Jeff Dow with Tampa's Ultimate Guru. I'm going to walk you through real quickly, hopefully we'll see how long this takes, how I'm about to build out one page for my funnel. I created a home page. From there I'm going to drive all the traffic, all the different funnels that we're going to build on are all going to come from this primarily. As we go forward and we start running ads, we're going to be running from each one of these funnels that we're going to create. Right now, I'm simply just going to build an About Me page. It's going to talk about these guys, who they are, some of their accolades, and just really talk about who they are as a company and why people should work with them. All the other pages are going to be built to set up for sales. So it's going to convert for sales. This, we're going to walk through. What I did was I studied a handful of other entrepreneurs, high level, kind of in the same niche as this client. And I wanted to see what their About Me pages look like because I wanted to model it similar to them. Not copy, but model it. A lot of what I've come up with, I kind of drew up my own, what's called wireframing. So all of this, I'm about to piece in. So what you're looking at here on the screen, this website's called ClickFunnels. This allows me to go in, add new sections. I can add new rows. I can add new elements. So when we break this down, each one of these is considered its own section. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, and some of these have 5 rows and 3 rows. So we're gonna break all of these down accordingly, step by step, real quick. First one in, I like to keep mine wide. I really don't know the difference in all of them. I'll be honest, wide always seems to work for me, so there might be other platforms that make more sense for the other ones, but this is not gonna work for me. So this is going to be the one that works for me, I should say. All right, so now we got our 5. And then I come in. Now that I have my 5 sections, I need to tell it how many rows in each one, and then we'll start to piece the parts of the element into that. So the first one is the logo. I'm going to put 1 row for this simply because I'm going to go in through Adobe Illustrator, and I'm going to take their current logo, and I'm going to add their name to it. So I'm just going to go in and fix it all, make it a PNG so I can pop it on the page, and you don't have the box. You have just the picture itself stuck on top. It looks a lot more professional. So add new element. For this one, we're simply just going to put image because that's what's going to go eventually when I put it in. I'm going to tell it that I want it on the left. I got to figure out how to do that. Center it, line, boom, left. Now it's going to be on the left side. All right. Next row, I'm going to go in and shape all this, and then we'll change the details after. Add new row. This one's going to be, trying to think. I want to say 1 column, navigation. So this right here is going to be where we fill out all 5 of our different links. Let's add 5 links. Boom. So there's all 5 of them. So they'll all be separated out. I'll make sure space those. We can come in, change it as we can see. Services. I can put this on each one of my pages. And then boom, I can put the hyperlink directly into it. So it'll take it right back to that page as we build it. So add new row. This next one is going to be 2 rows or 2 columns. This one, we're going to make bullets. This one, we are going to make a photograph. Down here is going to be a giant 1 single column that is going to be a paragraph. And then down here, we're going to do another row. And we're going to put in another navigation bar. All right. And then for this one again, orange is element, blue is row. Settings, advanced. Yep, nope, just kidding. We only want 3 links for that one. Bam, bam, bam. All right, so from there, now we're gonna roll up and start to place these in. So for now, we're just gonna use a placeholder. I'm gonna put pictures I've either already created or I intend on using just so you guys can get kind of an idea of how this is gonna work out. So we're going to use this logo. We're going to use this picture. Which one? This one. This guy, I like it, but I want to put it in the center more. Bam. Because what I ultimately might end up doing is using this picture and putting an even bigger one in that scales way more to take up more space. Just because I want, so this is the about me. This is the picture that I want people when they see it. I don't want a tiny little picture. I really want something that's much larger so that people get a feel for who these clients are as people. Everything within marketing is all about an emotional tie. Then down here, features, I'm going to turn this one to Instagram. Be good if I knew how to spell. Bam. And then their website is bam. So when you go to this website on this page, now that you have that Instagram link, it'll automatically click over to Instagram. Now, this doesn't, it's so weird opening up that app specifically, because if you go to Instagram.com, it takes you to the website version. There's not really a link to take you to the app that I know of. Where Facebook, when you pull Facebook in, Facebook actually works the way you would think it would. It opens up the app page as it's supposed to. Whoops. Don't really need a .com. I'll put that link in later. I'll put this in. I don't know why I keep doing that. Order now. This one is going to be YouTube. Bam. All right, so we pretty much have everything set up essentially how we want it. I might actually come in here, add a new section, add one column. Let's add a divider, but let's go in and tweak it. Let's make it 75%. That'll probably work. Put it in the center. Bam. Now we're starting to get a little bit more of a website. Everything's starting to shape up the way we expected it would. We come back in here. Let's update some of these. Service. We have... I closed it. Just kidding. Products. This is where they're going to be selling their products. And then down here, is going to be what we call S4S, or Service for Service Veterans Project. About us. Contact us. So each of these, when I built out this funnel page, these will be connected to it. So each page that I go to, let's say we're on the services page. Let's say we're on the services page. When you click on that link, what it's going to do is going to open up that website, and this page we're making right now, when I build that one, I'm going to tie it to this funnel page. So as they're on services, it'll automatically pull them over so they can link in, and everything kind of crosses and connects so that anywhere you are, you can get back to where you need to be. And then again, each one of these pages is all going to be set up very specifically to drive traffic, to engage with you, your whatever your product is, wherever you're looking to sell, or whatever you, the consumer, are looking to buy. This is going to set up in a way that grabs your attention for that. Here's some other cool things. We can actually come in. Let's say this is just too much space down here. I want to pull that up a little bit. It'll pull the top in, and then maybe this one, pull it in a little bit more. All right, so logo, bam. Now, does it have to be that tight? No, but as this all grows and develops, as you build out your page, you'll start to move it a little bit more and more depending on how it makes sense for your business. So this is a brief overview. Like I said, I still gotta go in. I gotta create the copy. I have to go in literally, like, the copy's a whole nother level. Copy is the stuff that you type up. That's gonna be I need to figure out, I got to get a lot of questions answered from them to put into there. I have all the questions that I want to know, and I'm going to build out an entire About Me page based on that. It's going to have their qualifications, some of the cool accolades that they have, what their services offer, how they even got started. All that stuff's going to be into this page specifically. The fact that they're both from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania originally is actually pretty cool because they met, I think, up there and moved down here. Chris was down here first and then moved up. So it's just really cool how all this works out. And yep, so this is how you build a page, one entire page on ClickFunnels. Now, there's more to it. You have to go in. I mean, you have all this other stuff. SEO metadata. I'll come in. I'll make this VE Inc. About. Maybe we'll put this guy in there. About. And then this is your SEO stuff, right? This is all the stuff that like painting, general contracting. So this is the stuff that when you go to you go to Google and you type in something and the link pops up with description underneath, this is what you're going to put there. Some of this stuff, honestly, would really just go here. And this more than likely would be Tampa Bay locally owned veteran operated general contracting. I don't know if that's going to be what stays there long term, but that's what's there for now. Social image, we can put that in. Let's just also make it their logo. So this is essentially where you're going to see on a website. So the more stuff you type in, that'll populate to grab people's attention. That's all SEO stuff. What's going to make sense to move your page to the top to get more clicks on it. Again, this page is really going to be used as the backdrop. All the funnels that we're going to drive are all going to come off the service and products pages. We're not, and possibly the service per service one as well. This, by definition, isn't really going to get used all that much. This isn't like our bread and butter. This isn't our major focus. This is passive, right? You have three types of traffic. You have your active, you have your ones that, like, let me rephrase. You have ones that you control. You have ones that you pay for. Let me say, you have ones you own, ones you pay for, and ones you don't own and don't pay for. The ones you own, that's the ones that you've put the stuff out before. You have a pop-up and people fill it out. They put their email in. You now own that traffic because you have their email address. You can now send them additional emails, follow up on other products and stuff. And then you also have the contacts information that you pay for, right? That's ad spend. Now or traffic that you pay for. Now you're putting out ads on Facebook, Instagram, wherever to drive traffic towards this page in hopes to get their email address that moves them over to traffic that you own. The third type is traffic that you don't own and you don't pay for. Those are the people that, let's say on your Instagram, you're posting stuff constantly and you have your link in your bio. People want to click it because they want to see what else you offer. As they click it, you don't own that traffic currently and you didn't pay for it. They just happen to roll through because your content's good quality. You're teaching a lot of really high quality stuff, things that people in your niche really want to listen to. And then the second thing is your bio is set up in a way that talks about what do you do, what have you done, like what are your accolades, and then what can you do for me. If you have all that stuff set up, people will move through the process. I promise you it happens. My personal page, just this year, 2019 alone, today is April 2nd. It has already got over 370 people have clicked through that page, and I've never told anybody that link actually exists. They all did that passively. So with that, hope that makes some sense. We're breaking this down in a very practical way. I want to help you guys if you're building business, if you're trying to grow your company, your marketing company here in your local area. If you're here in Tampa, I don't care. I believe there's more than enough customer and more than enough business that there's plenty of room at the table. We can all help each other. So with that, hope that makes some sense. Again, this is Tug Tampa, Jeff Dow. I'm here if you guys ever need me. If you ever have any questions, just let me know. I'll catch you guys on the next one.